Hello, welcome to another video Uptown Music Lesson. My name is Gio Andollo, and today we're talking about what is a count-off and how and why is it that musicians use them. If you've been to a rock concert, you may have heard a drummer count or click like this. 1, 2, 3, 4! Or if you've ever seen a dance class or dance coach, you've probably heard them say 5, 6, 7, 8 before launching into a routine. We talked about this a little bit in the last video, but this count, which you typically hear at the start of a song, serves several purposes. The main one is to make sure that all the members of a band or ensemble start playing together at the same moment. A common count-off, again, is where someone calls out 1, 2, 3, 4, and after that initial count, we usually don't count out loud anymore. But remember that the actual beat with which we all want to be in sync would continue in the same pattern of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, even if nobody is counting it aloud. So when you hear that count off, it helps you to know where the next beat 1 is, which is also where you'll typically start playing. So here's what that would sound like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, now you try it with me. Just one big note or strum on beat 1 after the count off of 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can play the C note or the C major chord, and you should strum right at the same moment as me on beat 1. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Last time. Now, there are other ways to signal the start of a piece, especially in a live performance setting, but counting off is definitely the most efficient in a practice or rehearsal setting. The reason is that the count also indicates both the tempo and the time signature to the members of an ensemble. After all, it's one thing for everyone in an ensemble to start together, as we just practiced, but that won't do much good, really, if we don't continue to play together. For that to happen, we need to make sure we're all playing at the same tempo and time signature, both of which can be set during the count-off. As an example, if I count off at a slow tempo, 1, 2, 3, 4, then we should also start playing at that same tempo. So you can try this with me. Play either the C note or the C chord, but this time as quarter notes, right on the beat. Wait for the count off. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Play on the beat every time with me. Okay, hopefully you were able to start with me and then follow along. And it was the count-off that helped guide us from the get-go. By contrast, if I do a fast count-off, then we'll continue playing at that same fast tempo on beat 1. You can try it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty, so by this point you should see how important it is for you to count off at the same tempo that you intend for yourself to play at, or for other people that you're playing with to play at. If you count fast, the ensemble will play fast, ideally. And if you count slow, then they should play slow. I can't tell you how many times I've heard a count off, and then, they start playing at a much faster or much slower tempo than that. It's wrong. It's no good because it doesn't really help the musicians to start playing at the same moment or to get together on the same tempo. And that was the whole purpose of the count off to begin with. So one way to learn how to do count-offs correctly is by practicing with a metronome. The machine will provide you with a consistent beat. So all you have to do is to prepare yourself by counting out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then play right along with the metronome. Alright, so now you should understand how and why we use count-offs, especially when playing with other musicians. You should know how to follow a count-off if somebody else gives it, and you can even practice doing it on your own. But please, feel free to leave any questions or comments you may have below if you're still not quite sure. Thanks for watching this installation. Please subscribe and stay tuned for many more Uptown music lessons to come. Until next time, peace.